Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Anti-Corruption and Bribery Training Session. This training video is prepared by the Anti-Bribery Compliance Function Committee, or in short, we called it as ABCF Committee. In this video, you will learn what is bribery and corruption, what is Anti-Bribery Management System or ABMS, and why do we want to implement ABMS across our group of companies. At the end of this video, if you have any questions about this training, you are welcome to ask.
Let us begin with what is bribery. In the context of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission Act 2009. Bribery carries the meaning of giving, or offering, receiving, or soliciting, or agreeing to receive rewards, or benefits directly, or indirectly.
Examples of the bribery including 1. Accepting gift from vendors, or supplier to award a contract. 2. Offer a bribe in form of soccer competition tickets to customers in order to secure a sales, or a contract. 3. Accepting travel arrangement from suppliers for own leisure. 4. Offer cash to bribe government officer when you need approval, or committed an offense. 5. Both parties get the benefit for own self even though not in the form of cash or gifts.
It is also considered a bribe when a person misuses position for personal gain, or the person offers internship to clients to exchange for business. We often hear someone offers a car to local officer in order to use his influence to endorse a particular's proposal, or to get a project. It is wrong when a person contributes fund for charity organization operating by members of someone who business you are connecting with.
Another example of bribes is hiring the relatives of clients to your organization, in order to be awarded a business contract. Most common bribery committed by organization employees are asking for gifts, money, or other benefits from suppliers or vendors before signing the purchase order. Lastly, we often hear people offering bribe to custom officer for goods clearance, or avoid being taxed.
What are the impacts of bribery to society? Political misconduct leads to a huge lack of trust in officials, public institutions, the government, businesses and heads of state. We hear the administrative corruption in which government alters the implementation of policies, such as getting a license, or a project even if you do not qualify for it. Most common corruption we read from the news influences the formulation of laws, regulations, and policies such as revoking all licenses, to gain sole right, or monopolize certain businesses. Because of corruptions, country economic growth is impacted, and daily lives are affected as well.
Corporate corruption will seriously affect the firm's operations across 4 dimensions of competitiveness. 1. Its external business relations. 2. Its interaction with regulators. 3. Its public reputation, and lastly, corporate corruptions bring unhealthy morale to its employees.
In emerging market, it becomes a culture that political corruption by high-level officials, who change political rules, in order to increase their power, status, and wealth. As a result, it becomes necessities for people to give bribe, in order to get things done.
The unhealthy corruption society has a huge impact, and become a threat to personal safety because it is beyond control, and bad guys can bribe authorities to commit crime. In order to encourage business activities in Malaysia to be carried out with integrity, and to promote good governance practices in organizations, a new provision under Section 17A of the MACC Act 2009, was enforced on the 1st of June 2020. Fundamentally, under this new provision, commercial organizations are also liable, and they can be punished if their employees, including management, representative, or associates are involved in corruption crimes. The penalty under Section 17A, 2, is a fine of no more than 10 times of the amount of bribe received, or Rm 1 million, whichever is higher, or 20 years jail sentence or both fine and imprisonment.
In order to comply with the new provision, our company has implemented Anti-Bribery Management System, ISO 37001:2016, or ABMS on 1st of May 2020.
What is ABMS? ABMS is to guide organization to prevent, detect, and respond to bribery. ABMS also to ensure activities are conducted in an ethical and appropriate manner, and comply to the law.
The company has also established anti-bribery policy as follows. 1. Take a zero-tolerance approach to bribery. 2. Provide and maintain an anti-bribery working environment for all employees and stakeholders. 3. Comply to anti-bribery laws that are applicable to the organization. 4. Satisfy all requirements established in our anti-bribery management system. 5. Provide avenue and encourage raising concerns regarding bribery conduct. 6. Continually improve our anti-bribery management system. 7. Assign and authorize the anti-bribery compliance function, ABCF, to carry out their duties independently. 8. Impose appropriate action against any act of not complying with the anti-bribery policy.
In order to help the company implement and maintain the anti-bribery management system, the company has set up Anti-Bribery Compliance Function Committee, or in short ABCF Committee. The responsibilities of ABCF Committee are: 1. Overseeing the design and implementation of the anti-bribery management system by the company. 2. Providing advice and guidance to personnel on the management systems and issues relating to bribery. 3. Ensuring that the anti-bribery management system conforms to requirements of ISO 37001. 4. Reporting to the governing body and top management as appropriate. 5. Maintaining direct and prompt access to the governing body and top management if any issue or concerns needs to be raised. 6. Ensuring that the anti-bribery risk management system is adequately resourced and assigned to persons who have the appropriate competence, status, authority and independence.
Beside the anti-bribery management system, the company also has the following preventive measures to prevent bribery and corruption, including no gift policy, whistleblowing policy, financial control, and non-financial control.
Under no gift policy, employees are prohibited from receiving, or asking for, soliciting, gifts from external parties. However, there are exceptions under this policy. Eligible employees are allowed to entertain clients with reasonable act of hospitality, in order to build and maintain business relationship. Corporate gifts such as calendar, notebook, festive gift etc. are allowed, and lastly, donations, or sponsorships are permitted if it is not intended, or perceived to influence business decisions.
The objectives of whistleblowing policy are to support the group's values, ensure employees are protected, and can raise concerns without fear of reprisals. The last one is to provide a transparent and confidential process for dealing with genuine concerns.
The financial control policy includes: 1. All payment requires approval by at least 2 directors. 2. Appropriate supporting documentation to be verified by relevant personnel, and annexed for payment approvals. 3. All sales order from customer above Rm 20,000 requires the approval by the director. 4. All payment categorizations and descriptions in the accounts shall be done accurately and clearly. 5. Any significant financial transactions shall be reviewed by the board of directors.
The last preventive measure is non-financial control, which including conduct due diligence on business associates, which assessed as more than low bribery risk. Conduct due diligence on its employment process, involving positions assessed as more than low bribery risk. Controls as established in the organization's ISO 9001 quality management system.
Reporting of policy violations. If any individual or employee reasonably believes that wrongdoing is happening in the workplace, the individual can report this immediately to his or her superior or executive director. However, if for any reason, the employee feels uncomfortable to do so, then he or she can report the concerns by email to the following persons. Remember, your identity will be protected under the whistleblowing policy. Your name will not be disclosed to anyone without your consent. Rest assured that your report will also not affect your work performance.
In summary, to cultivate a healthy workplace, as an employee, we have to live life with integrity and no corruption. Don't hesitate, report to ABCF Committee for any suspected bribery or corruption incidents, and always remember, Do not participate in activity related to bribery.
We hope you have enjoyed this training video, and has learned something about bribery, corruption, the penalty, and the preventive measure policies the company has implemented. If you have any questions, you are welcome to ask, or contact any of the ABCF committee. Stop corruption, say no to bribery. We can do it. Thank you.